Oh my God, I cannot believe I fell for this. My name is Faye Smith. I'm the founder of Faye Smith Agency. When I'm not doing hair and makeup myself, I am scouting and representing other makeup and hair artists, and I've always been pretty good at finding some serious talent. Until I found this one. So we all know AI is like the current biggest thing. It's completely taken over technology. We're all using it in so many different ways. When utilized correctly, it can be fantastic. So ways that I use it is to help me curate wonderful emails, to help me with research, maybe to give me an opinion about how I should navigate a complaint with a customer. Like, there's so many wonderful ways that you can use it. But I had no idea until I hired this makeup artist that people were using it in a very manipulative, dishonest way, and I want to tell you guys about it so that other agency owners who are scouting talent can be aware of this, and also clients. As you're browsing the internet, you may not be looking at the real work of that artist. Okay, let me tell you this story. This crazy thing happened to me this year, and I put a little reel out there on Instagram and TikTok, and it got so much attention. It was actually wild. It's continuing to just like grow in conversation on a day-to-day basis. People are asking me about this scenario. So let me tell you the story. When we are looking for artists, we look at their portfolios. Your portfolio has always been showcasing your work, what you can do. Your portfolio are your skills, your style. So that's what we look at when we're looking to hire makeup and hair artists. We're looking at the quality of work and the style of their work. And usually fairly easy, I can tell from just that whether an artist is good enough to be here at Faye Smith Agency or not. Now AI is in the world, and it is so unbelievably easy to manipulate an image to make it look like you're 20 years experienced when you just graduated from school. This is what I recently discovered when I hired an artist. So I hired her based on a phenomenal portfolio. We here at Faye Smith Agency have 3 tiers of artists: junior, senior, and master stylist. So if someone presents a portfolio to me that is this good, they're gonna go straight to senior stylist. They're not a junior, they're not new, their skills are advanced, but I need to get to know them before they're gonna become a master stylist. So right on the senior stylist roster she goes. She's available, wonderful personality, reliable. We were just like booking her up and getting her busy. So the bookings start happening. First one fell through the cracks. It was a photo shoot with a very, very natural makeup and hair for a newborn. I'll put it down to maybe the mom was tired and didn't even know that she had bad hair and makeup. But the photo of the work that the artist sent to us after the booking was stunning. I never saw the real photo. Now come to the next booking. It's a bridal hair trial. This bride is going to her bridal shower this day, so she was excited to have lovely hair at the end of it. Apparently it all went well. I wasn't there. The artist followed up by text afterwards. Everything went fantastic. Here are the photos. The photos were fantastic. She did 2 hairstyles in 2 hours, perfectly polished, almost unreal. So then the next day, this bride emails us. She's way too nice. She said this artist was lovely, but just doesn't think it's a right fit. She wants to cancel the wedding without booking. And so I'm not just gonna say, okay, we'll take your money for the trial, bye-bye. I'm gonna say, okay, let's like, is there anything we can do? Would you like to do another trial with that artist? I can talk to them. Is there anything we can do to fix the situation? And that's when the customer sent me the real photos from the trial. Yeah. We will do a side-by-side so you can see what I'm talking about. It's actually insane. This artist had taken a picture of her work, which was really, 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 really bad hairstyling, like not even junior stylist level, like would never have hired this person based on the real photo. And she had somehow used AI to completely morph it into the exact same picture, same location, same angle, same person, but like almost a completely different hairstyle, like the hairstyle that it should have been. It was insane. So I tried to approach this artist professionally. I called to confront her, because the customer had complained. That was a solvable issue. But B, because the bigger problem is that I'm now concerned about how much of her portfolio is real, which she just kind of was trying to convince me that it was real. I was like, okay, I'm not saying it's not your work. I'm saying it's been completely edited to not be representative of what you can do. So I had invited her in to do a live demonstration so I could assess her skills in person to see where she was actually at, because she may actually need to be on the junior stylist roster. So we were going to do that. I was going to do that. I was going to spend my time being nice, to being the mentor, you know, until my employee did some Google searching, I guess, for anyone who decides they want to steal images from other people's portfolios and pretend it's your work. You can back search images to find the origin of that image. So she did that with a whole bunch of images and actually discovered that not only is half of the portfolio completely AI morphed and generated to work that this person could not create, but the other half of it is actually just stolen from other people's portfolios. So that's when I just cancelled the live demo and sent a very formal, address the problems with facts and you can no longer be a part of the team. Insane. I, of course, had to apologize profusely to this poor bride who had had this terrible experience and give her a refund, of course. Not good. Faking it till you make it does not work in the beauty industry. So what did I learn from this experience? I learned a lot. AI is new, it's uncharted territory. It's obviously similar to like editing that's always been around, but it's next level and it is so unbelievably believable. So, you know, pre-COVID, we always used to have artists come in and do a physical demo so we could see where they're at. We never just hired someone based on portfolio and not seeing their work in person. And honestly, like, it was an efficient way of hiring people and it's always been good until now. So now we are back to in-person demos. It's very time consuming, but any artist who applies, if they want to be a part of the team, they have to come in and do a live demo. We unfortunately can no longer trust the images that we're seeing online, and now I'm like browsing on the internet and just like wondering who's actually good and who's not. So we obviously as the agency need to know that we're sending artists that can actually produce the quality of work that's in their portfolio. So live demos is how we're interviewing our artists now. So of course, discovering that you can do a reverse image search, I think it kind of sucks to even think that we need to do that for each artist's portfolio, but maybe to check that everything's real, we have to randomly select a couple images from their portfolio, do a reverse image search to find, like to confirm that it's actually their work. There's also AI detection software that you can invest in, which would be a very efficient way of browsing through the applications and the portfolios, because it will just detect whether AI has been used. So we don't need to be a detective. The AI can be used in a useful way, right? When AI is used in a good, genuine and honest way, it can be splendid. So if you are a client and you're browsing through Instagram pictures or a website, here are some things that you can look out for to make sure that the work is actually real. Now that I look back at this portfolio, I can really see that when I thought this was too good to be true, it actually was. Often with hair photos, you know, it'll be like an extremely blurry background and maybe the edges of the hairstyle is blurry because all of the, you can't do a hairstyle without some flyaways. So if it's just completely like smooth and perfect, the chances are is that's not real and that's not what you're gonna get. It's not realistic. There's gonna be some flyaways, there's gonna be a hair here or two. Like, complete perfection doesn't exist. Same when it goes for skin. Like, if you're looking at a portfolio image and this person doesn't even have any pores, nothing at all, like their skin looks like a piece of paper perfect, it's probably AI. I mean, it's AI generated. It's not real. So those are some things to look out for. I mean, I think that you can edit videos now too, but I find when you're browsing through Instagram, looking at the artist's videos is great because it's more of a real reflection rather than a tampered with image. So definitely refer to videos. And if you're an artist, what I recommend to you if you want to get somewhere in this career is to focus on your skills, focus on getting good, hone your craft, just be the very, very best that you possibly can be. I hire artists that are straight out of school and within 2 years, I'm shocked by how amazing they are and they're fully booked. Being the best at what you do in real life is what's gonna get you the work, it's what's gonna get you the referrals and the good reviews. don't focus on getting good at Photoshop or AI modifying your work. That's not going to get you anywhere. If your portfolio is absolutely amazing and you look like you've been doing this for 20 years and you can't produce that work in real life, you're going to get bad reviews. No other makeup and hair artists are going to work with you. The word is going to get out and it's just going to kill your career. Don't cheat. Just get good. So if you are an agency owner, talent manager, if you're a fellow makeup and hair artist or someone looking to hire a hair and makeup artist, I really hope this video was insightful and useful to you. Just putting it out there, AI is truly amazing for certain things, but to use it to try and cheat and fake it, it can also be used in some really bad ways too. You want to know, that you're going to get what you think you're going to pay for if you're hiring someone. So I hope this video was useful. Thank you so much for following. If you want to check out all the comments on my Instagram reels and TikTok videos, go check it out. There's a whole load of people with different opinions there. It's quite entertaining to read. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for supporting me. Have a good day.